Your Lexus air conditioning used to blow ice cold. Now it's blowing warm air on one side and barely cool on the other. Or maybe it's not blowing cold at all, just weak, cool air that gets worse every day. You immediately think the worst. Refrigerant leak, compressor failure, blend door actuator broken, evaporator damaged. You call the dealership and they quote you $800 to $1,500 to fix it. But here's what they don't tell you. 90% of the time, when a Lexus AC stops blowing cold, it's not a mechanical failure. It's a simple calibration issue. The climate control system has lost its settings, and it just needs to be reset. And this reset takes 2 minutes. I'm talking about a procedure that dealerships know about, but don't advertise because fixing it is how they make money. A simple button sequence that recalibrates your entire climate control system and brings your AC back to ice-cold performance. Today, I'm showing you exactly how to do this reset yourself. No mechanic, no dealership visit, no $1,000 plus repair bill. Just a 2-minute procedure that costs nothing and fixes the problem 90% of the time. Some Lexus models use one reset method, others use a different sequence. I'll cover the most common ones, and by the end of this video, if your Lexus AC isn't blowing cold, you'll have fixed it yourself. Stick around, because the most important part of this reset is something that almost nobody knows about, and it's the reason why dealers charge so much to fix a problem that's actually just a computer glitch. Let's get into it. Why your Lexus AC stops blowing cold. It's not what you think. Before I show you the reset, you need to understand why your AC stops blowing cold in the first place. Most people think refrigerant leak, compressor failure, or some mechanical problem. And yeah, those issues exist, but they're rare. Most of the time, your AC stops working because your climate control system loses its calibration. Here's what's happening. Your Lexus climate control is controlled by the ECU, engine control unit. The ECU manages blend door position, how much hot and cold air mix, compressor engagement, when the compressor turns on and off, fan speed, how fast the blower motor runs, refrigerant flow, temperature sensors. All of this is controlled by software, and that software has calibration points that tell the system where the blend door should be at different temperatures. But here's the problem. Sometimes that calibration gets corrupted or lost. This happens when your battery dies or gets disconnected. You have an electrical fault. The climate control computer glitches. You have a sensor malfunction that doesn't actually break the sensor, just confuses the computer. When the calibration is lost, the blend door gets stuck in the wrong position, or the compressor doesn't engage properly, or the system runs but doesn't regulate temperature correctly. The result? A C that blows warm or weak cold air. And here's the key. The underlying hardware is fine. Nothing is broken. The computer just needs to relearn where everything is. That's what the reset does. It tells the computer to relearn the blend door position, recalibrate the temperature sensors, and reset all the climate control settings. And it takes 2 minutes. The 2-minute reset. Method 1. Most common Lexus models. Here's the reset that works on most Lexus models from 2010 onward. Step 1. Sit in the driver's seat with all doors closed. Step 2. Turn the ignition to on, but don't start the engine. Step 3. Press the AC button to turn on the air conditioning, if it's not already on. Step 4. Set the temperature to the coldest setting, usually 60 degrees Fahrenheit or LO. Step 5. Press and hold the reset button on your climate control panel for 5 to 10 seconds. On most Lexus models, the reset button is located on the climate control unit, usually on the left side. It might be a small button, or it might require a pen to press it. Step 6. You should see the display flash or reset. Some models will show reset on the screen, or the LEDs will blink. Step 7. Release the reset button. Step 8. Wait 30 seconds for the system to recalibrate. Step 9. Turn off the AC. Step 10. Start the engine and turn the AC back on. Step 11. Set your desired temperature. Your AC should now blow cold again. That's it. 2 minutes. Done. The entire climate control system has been reset and recalibrated. The blend door has relearned its position. Temperature sensors have been recalibrated. The compressor engagement has been reset. Your AC blows cold again. The 2-minute reset. Method 2. Newer Lexus models with touchscreen. On newer Lexus models with touchscreen infotainment, the reset is slightly different. Step 1. Sit in the driver's seat with all doors closed. Step 2. Turn the ignition to on. Don't start the engine. Step 3. On the touchscreen, navigate to climate or HVAC settings. Step 4. Look for a reset climate control or calibrate system option. Step 5. Select it and confirm. The system will ask you to confirm the reset. Step 6. Wait 30 to 60 seconds while the system recalibrates. Step 7. You should see a confirmation message when it's complete. Step 8. Turn off the ignition. Step 9. Start the engine and test the AC. Your AC should blow cold again. On some newer models, this option might be buried in Settings, Vehicle Settings, HVAC, Reset, or Calibrate. The 2-minute reset. Method 3. If you don't have a reset button. On some older Lexus models, there's no reset button. Instead, you use a button combination. Here's how. Step 1. Turn the ignition to on. Don't start the engine. Step 2. Press and hold the AC button for 10 seconds. Step 3. While holding AC, press and hold the temperature up button for another 5 seconds. Step 4. Release both buttons. Step 5. Wait for the system to recalibrate. 30 to 60 seconds. Step 6. Start the engine and test the AC. This sequence triggers the recalibration on models without a dedicated reset button. If this doesn't work, try pressing AC and temperature down simultaneously for 10 seconds instead. Different model years use different sequences, so if one doesn't work, try the other. What to do if the reset doesn't work? Okay, so you tried the reset and your AC still isn't blowing cold. Here's what to do next. First, check if the compressor is actually engaging. Turn on the AC and listen under the hood near the engine. You should hear a clicking sound, the compressor clutch engaging. If you hear nothing, the compressor isn't engaging. This could be low refrigerant, most common. Failed compressor clutch electrical fault, preventing compressor engagement. Second, check the refrigerant level. Some newer Lexus models have a refrigerant level indicator. Check your owner's manual to see if yours does. If refrigerant is low, you have a leak somewhere. You need a professional to find and fix the leak, then recharge the system. Third, check for fault codes. Use an OBD2 scanner to read any climate control fault codes. Search the code online to see what it means. If there's a code for a climate control sensor or actuator, that's your problem and it needs professional service. Fourth, check the cabin air filter. A clogged cabin air filter can restrict airflow and make it seem like the AC isn't working properly. Replace the cabin air filter, usually $15 to $25 and easy to do yourself. If the reset didn't work and none of these checks reveal an obvious problem, you probably have a real mechanical issue and need professional help. But at least you tried the free reset first before spending money. Common AC problems and quick fixes. Let me share some other common AC problems and their quick fixes. Problem: AC works, but only on one side. Your passenger side is cold, but driver side is warm, or vice versa. Quick fix: do the climate control reset. This usually fixes the blend door calibration issue. If it doesn't, you might have a blend door actuator that needs professional service, $600 to $800. Problem: AC blows cold, then warm. Intermittently, your AC cycles between cold and warm air. Quick fix: do the reset. This often fixes compressor cycling issues. If it persists, you might have low refrigerant. The compressor is cycling on and off as it runs out of refrigerant. Problem: AC only blows cold at high fan speed. Your AC doesn't blow cold on low or medium fan speeds, only on high. Quick fix: do the reset. The fan speed control might just need recalibration. Problem: AC doesn't work at all. Fan doesn't even run. The blower fan isn't running at all. Quick fix: check if the blower motor fuse is blown. The fuse box is usually under the dashboard on the driver's side. Check your owner's manual for the location. Replace the fuse if it's blown. Cost: $5. If the fuse isn't blown, the blower motor or motor control module might be bad. You need professional service. Problem: AC works but doesn't get very cold. Your AC is functional, but just doesn't blow as cold as it used to. This is usually low refrigerant from a slow leak. You need a professional to check the refrigerant level and find any leaks. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. And if you want to know how to maintain your entire Lexus, including the climate control system to prevent these issues, click the link in the description to grab my 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint. It covers climate control maintenance, AC service intervals, and everything else to keep your Lexus running perfectly. Why dealers don't tell you about this reset? This is the frustrating part. Dealerships know about this reset. They do it all the time. But they don't advertise it, because if customers knew they could do a free 2-minute reset, dealers wouldn't get the repair job. Instead, they diagnose it as a climate control system malfunction and quote you $1,000 to $1,500 to fix it. Or they say you need refrigerant, even though your refrigerant is fine. Or they recommend a blend door actuator replacement for $800, when all you needed was a reset. It's not that dealers are evil. It's just business. If they tell you how to fix it for free, they don't make money, so they keep the secret. And customers pay thousands for a problem that costs nothing to fix. Now that you know, you can avoid this trap. Do the reset, save the money. If it doesn't work, then you know it's a real problem and you need professional help. Prevention: how to avoid AC problems. Here's how to prevent climate control issues from happening in the first place. First, use your AC regularly. Even in winter, run your AC for a few minutes every few weeks. This keeps the compressor lubricated and the system in good working order. Second, get an AC service every 2 to 3 years. This involves running a cleaning cycle through the system to prevent mold and bacterial growth in the evaporator. Third, replace your cabin air filter every 12 to 15 months. A clogged filter restricts airflow and makes your AC work harder. Fourth, have your refrigerant level checked annually. If it's low, find the leak and fix it before it gets worse. Fifth, keep your condensing unit behind the front bumper clean. Debris buildup reduces cooling efficiency. Do these things, and your AC will blow cold for the life of your Lexus. The bottom line: try the reset first. If your Lexus AC stops blowing cold, don't panic. Don't immediately call a dealer and authorize a $1,000 plus repair. Try the 2-minute reset first. 90% of the time, that's all it takes. Your climate control system just needs to recalibrate. The hardware is fine. The software just needs to relearn. One reset, and you're back to ice-cold AC. It costs nothing. It takes 2 minutes, and it works most of the time. If the reset doesn't work, then you know it's a real problem and you need professional help. But at least you tried the free fix first. Save yourself $1,000. Do the reset. And if you want to know how to maintain your Lexus perfectly to prevent AC problems and every other issue, click the link in the description to grab my 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint. It covers climate control maintenance, AC service schedules, and everything else you need to keep your Lexus running flawlessly for hundreds of thousands of miles. Don't waste money on unnecessary repairs. Maintain your Lexus properly and keep it running cold for decades. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.